In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best shooting guards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 35 of the best shooting guards in this entire game. So all of these cards are going to be good at the shooting guard spot. There's maybe a couple cards in here that I don't really particularly like, but these are the best shooting guards in my team, so any single card you guys see on this tier list is going to be the best of the best. So if a card is in D or C tier, not saying that they're a bad card, just saying that they are better. There are better shooting guards in the game, like GOAT Michael Beasley, who is the first shooting guard on this tier list. And to me, guys, you already know where I'm putting that man, Michael Beasley, because to me, I think Michael Beasley is the best shooting guard in the game, and I think he's the second best card, or maybe even the best card in the game. We're talking about a 6'9" Michael Beasley who can play shooting guard and of course small forward, but 6'9" at the 2 with a 7-foot wingspan. He has 99 every single stat. He has every single legend badge in this game. That is going to help out Beasley compared to his dark matter and his pink diamond a ton, having those stats and those badges. And then you look at Beasley with the best dribble sigs in the game, like literally the best sigs in this game, has a good motion style, still has that Pro 2 fade, and of course the best jump shot in my team, at least in my personal opinion. It's my favorite release, so to me, if you have the perfect sigs, my favorite jump shot, you have a good height at your position, I mean, how do you get better than Michael Beasley? I know there's Go Kevin Durant, we'll talk about that card here in a second, because he's obviously very, very good as well. But to me, I do think Michael Beasley is the best shooting guard in my team. Billy Cunningham, didn't really see too much about this card. I would say he's honestly like C tier. He seems okay. 6'6" at the 2, 6'10" wingspan. The thing about this card is his sigs aren't that great. I guess his jump shot's good. We could probably go like B tier for Billy Cunningham. He looks alright at the shooting guard position. I wish the dribble sigs were better. Like, I mean, he's got to have a better dribble style. He's got to have Garland dribble style. He's got to have Trey behind the back. Doesn't have Pro 2 fade. So he's like a 6'6" 2 guard with a good jump shot, and that's about it. So to me, I think he's probably B tier. Amen Thompson, I'll go C. I think Amen Thompson is the better card when it comes to the dribble sigs, but maybe doesn't have as good of a jump shot. But like, his sigs are better. He just doesn't have it behind the back, but at least he's got Garland and Steve Francis and Kemba, and also does have that Pro 2 fade. But we'll go Amen Thompson in that C tier category. I just think there's better shooting guards nowadays. Larry Johnson is probably at least A. I don't think you could put Larry Johnson in S. I want to keep S tier to like the best of the best shooting guards. And while Larry Johnson is very good, I don't think he's like a top 5 shooting guard. He's 6'7" at the 2 though, 6'10" wingspan, and this card is great. Like, has that Jokic jump shot, Pro 2 fade, has the best dribble sigs in the game besides this Steve Francis size up. He could use a better moving step back as well. But this is a really good card. I mean, Larry Johnson is amazing. He has a really good player build, weighing 257 pounds at shooting guard. Really do like Larry Johnson at the 2. I'm going to throw him in A tier. Talking about GOAT Dr. J, this is another easy S tier card. Do I think he's the best shooting guard? Do I think his point guard is better? Of course, his point guard is better just because he can play the point guard position. But at the 2, you're still getting the exact same card. That is this Dr. J, and he is an incredible card. I mean, we're looking at the second or third best shooting guard in the game. Unbelievable dribble sigs, the best sigs in the game, Pro 2 fade with an unbelievable jump shot. This is the same release that GOAT KG has, and I did get a chance to try out GOAT. I got a chance to try out GOAT KG, and I absolutely loved his jump shot before Dr. J came out and Penny Hardaway came out. So before anybody really knew about that jump shot. And it's an amazing release. It is a top tier jump shot. So I think GOAT Dr. J has to be an S tier. Now, see, talking about his Invincible, really good card, but I think we have to go A. Again, very elite shooting guard in this game, but it's not the GOAT because of the jump shot. Has very similar dribble sigs. I want to say that the GOAT has Curry escape though, right? Yeah, the GOAT has Curry and Zach LaVine moving step back compared to the Invincible, which has Kemba escape and the Kyrie moving step back. I mean, the Kemba escape is still really good. I prefer Curry a bit more nowadays, and the Zach LaVine moving step back is a lot better than Kyrie, but the jump shot is good on this Invincible. I just like the GOAT's jump shot more, and again, you kind of have to make these small nitpicking comparisons when we're talking from S and A tier. They're all very close in ranking, but I do think the GOAT Dr. J is going to be better than the Invincible. Sean Marion, I like in probably B. He's a sort of one-dimensional card in the sense that, I mean, he's a really good defender, so I guess he's more of a 3-and-D card, but what I meant by one-dimensional is he doesn't really have those dribble sigs. He does have some good sigs, like Garland dribble style, Kemba escape, Garland size up is decent, but like no behind the back. His jump shot is really good. He does have Kawhi Leonard motion style. This is a very good 2 guard. I mean, him and Billy Cunningham are good cards. I just don't think they're as good as Invincible Dr. J and Larry Johnson. Now, talking about Joe Johnson, I also wasn't too impressed with this card. I mean, I'm thinking probably C. or B. I don't think this ISO Joe was really that impressive when I tried him out. 6'7" at the 2, 6'9" wingspan. Don't know what the hell this ad is doing. Like, his jump shot's good for sure, and I know he has Pro 2 fade. I don't know. The Booker dribble style really throws me off. The Curry size up isn't that great. I mean, I guess you could probably go same tier as Billy Cunningham. I guess we could go B tier. They're kind of on the same ranking. Go Kevin Durant. I'm gonna go S. Now, to me, people are gonna call me crazy. I'll understand that argument. I don't think, okay, is this ad gonna be, let me try to pull up the page again. I don't know what's going on with that type of ad, but people are gonna call me crazy. I think Go KD is the third best shooting guard in the game. I would take Dr. J and I would take Michael Beasley over the Go Kevin Durant, and we'll talk about it here in a second. I wouldn't be, I mean, you guys might think I'm crazy to say it, but I wouldn't think I'm crazy to say that his Invincible card is better. And you know what? We're just going to talk about the comparison while we're here. I'm going to throw Invincible KD at least an S, because if we make that comparison, and I want you guys to hear me out, before you call me crazy, I know it's a GOAT compared to an Invincible, and they're the exact same player, but just hear me out, right? Stats are the same. Yes, the Legend badges are a lot better compared to the Hall of Fame badges. So yes, Kevin Durant is better when it comes to the badges. But if we take a look at the animations, here's where I think the Invincible is better, because they have the exact same SIGs. Sure, the Go KD does have the Zach LaVine moving step back, but what matters the most is when the cards have the same dribble SIGs, they're going to be very similar movement wise. The main difference is the jump shot, and I prefer, personally, the Invincible jump shot a lot more than the GOAT jump shot. That's what it comes down to. So I think GOAT KD is still probably better of a card because of the Legend badges, because of the Zach LaVine moving step back. I just don't think it's crazy to say that the Invincible is on the same level and potentially even better because of the jump shot. At least in my opinion, I do prefer on Invincible KD, but both those cards are going to be S tier. I think they're very close in ranking and going to be some of the best shooting guards in this game, without a doubt in my mind. Cedric Maxwell, I'm going to go A tier for sure. I don't know if Cedi's an S tier shooting guard anymore. I mean, he's kind of the similar, same ranking in my opinion as Dr. J. I think both those cards are very good at the shooting guard position. OG Anunoby is probably C. Like, he's a worse Shawn Marion. He's a good defender. He has a nice catch and shoot jump shot. There's just not too much to OG's game besides that 3-and-D ability. Glenn Robinson I actually do like a lot. I might go Glenn Robinson in B tier. I think he's an underrated 2 guard for sure. Like, he's good. 6'7" at the 2, 6'10" wingspan, has a nice jump shot, Pro 2 fade. He doesn't have a good size up, but besides that, he does have very good dribble SIGs. I think he's a good card. Gonna throw him in B tier. Paul Pierce, really good shooting guard. I mean, an underrated card for sure. Has a top tier jump shot, best dribble SIGs in the game. You gotta throw Paul Pierce in A tier. Josh Childress, call me crazy, he's gonna be in B. I know he's a pink diamond card, but he has pretty much the best SIGs in the game. He has a really good jump shot. Pro 2 fade, he's 6'8" at the 2. I think he's gotta be at least B tier. Larry Bird, I'm gonna go either high B or low A for Larry. Is Larry on the same level as these type of cards? I don't know, so I might go Larry in B tier. He's a very good card, don't get me wrong. Larry Bird is top tier for sure. 6'9" at the 2, 7'1" wingspan, obviously perfect stats and good badges, but he has the De'Aaron Fox dribble style, and this just really hurts a card. I mean, his jump shot is great, the rest of his SIGs are great, but it's just hard to use this card when he has the De'Aaron Fox dribble style. If he had the Garland, I mean, he'd be one of the best shooting guards in this game. I'll go still low A for Larry. Call me crazy, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I'd probably put Larry Bird in high B tier, but we'll go low A. Carmelo though, I'm going high B. I don't think Carmelo is as good as these A tier shooting guards in my opinion, just because of his dribble SIGs and his jump shot. Tamani Kamara, however you say his last name or however you say his name, I think he's going to be C tier. He's another good defensive card, has a nice jump shot. Invincible Kawhi, also to me, I feel like has to be in B tier. A really good card. Defensively, he's got a really good jump shot on the catch and shoot, but he doesn't have that great of dribble SIGs, and he's really only going to be on your court to play defense and hit a jump shot, where at this stage of the game, every card can pretty much do that. You got to have that offensive ability and that shot creation ability as well. Kyle Korver, probably the worst card on this tier list. He's going to go in D tier. Dark Matter LaMarcus Aldridge, kind of only here because of his height. I do think he's probably going to be in C. I'm not a huge fan of his jump shot. Invincible Ron Artest, he's like a better version of Kawhi. I think he's a slightly better shooting guard because of the dribble SIGs and the fact that he can actually create his own shot and not really just be that only 3-and-D card. He's a really good defender like Kawhi, but he does have that offensive ability. J-Dub, I'm gonna go probably like somewhere in like the middle B tier. He's like a smaller version of a Ron Artest. He's a little bit shorter, but does have some shot creation ability and does have a nice jump shot. Paul George, I'm also gonna go in B tier. I think he's a good 2 guard, but like, let's be honest, without the dribble SIGs, this card isn't going to have much shot creation. Again, like Kawhi Leonard, he can be a really good defender on the perimeter. He has a really good catch and shoot jump shot, but all of these cards in A can actually shot create for themselves while also being elite level defenders, also having really good jump shots, just like Paul George, just like Kawhi, but they actually have those dribble sakes to be able to create their own shot. That's why I do think Paul George and Kawhi are going to be in B tier. Dark Matter Franz going in C. I think Brandon Ingram probably also going in C. Rick Barry, I would go probably also like high C. Rick Barry is a great card. I do like him a lot at the shooting guard position, but is he as good as the cards in B? Maybe I'll move Josh Childress down into the C tier category as well. Invincible T-Mac, I might go S. For now, I'm probably going to go, I'll go S tier. I think he rounds out that top 5, you know, best shooting guards in this game. Glenn Rice got to go A, only missing the Pro 2 fade. Everything else on Glenn Rice is some of the best in this entire game. Richard Jefferson, also going to be an A, only missing his size up because besides that, this card is incredible at the shooting guard position. Amazing jump shot, really good sigs, and is a very good defender. Jared Wallace going to be in C. Invincible Rudy Gay, I'm going to go high A. He's probably the next man up, you know, to be in the S tier category. And then I think Michael Finley probably also going to be in C tier. So again, guys, I wanted to keep the S tier to the top 5 best shooting guards in this game, and in my opinion, I know we have 2 Kevin Durant's, but these are the top 5 shooting guards in my team. If I had to put another card in S, I would definitely lean towards Rudy Gay. That would probably be my next card up, you know, into the S tier category. But again, all of these shooting guards are very good. Even the cards in D, like Kyle Korver, can still be used at a high level. All the cards in C are very good options, mostly budget options or free. Yes, the cards in B, maybe you can move a couple up into A, but in my opinion, these are going to be the best shooting guards in my team, ranked on a tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.